I made a mistake. I made a whoops.
Part 1. White Clouds.
Red Wolf Moon. Flame of the Darkness. Let's go! Let's hear the story.
Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Red Wolves! They don't look too red. They look great. Murals are interesting. Stained glass murals. Or murals. Murals could also be crap on the walls. I should probably phrase that a bit better, but nope. That's what you get. Murals are crap on the wall. Come on, I want to start the month, because this is where the game actually gets really fun. And also really stupid. Hey, we got $55,000. I can't say numbers.
That's what we're dealing with.
Hello, Shamir.
Chance it's an infectious disease. There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my.
We would like to know.
Gerald, tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go.
Okay.
Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all,
Sure. Pack your bags.
my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves.
No, thank you.
The two of us.
Noggle. That's nice of you.
Professor, a bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice.
Look, I don't want to answer you in a straightforward manner.
It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
Please don't give me a flirty wink, please. I said please twice.
You? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
That's what I'm planning to do, Gerald. Also,
Hey, what's wrong?
Sorry, headache. I got a little dizzy.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Got it. Thank you.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too.
Okay, then it's not normal.
I felt that way before.
Want to remember? Our first study day! Study day! Manually. Study day, study day, study day. No one gets to study. Well, in that case, the lances are pretty good. Let's give Dimitri better riding skills. Use it, buddy. Oh look, Ryan went to C+. Tadu gets nothing. Marianne gets nothing. Flame could at least learn something. Not gonna be that evil to her.
All thanks to your... I have done... No need to just continue with.
I'll discontinue the praise if I damn well please. I really wish other units had stuff that they learned, but I didn't. Here, learn how to fight with gloves. I don't want to be friends with you at all. Okay, Shamir. You get to learn spears. Okay, Cyril, you could learn whatever the hell I want to teach you. Okay, now find a job. Don't bug me.
Thanks for the... Can't say Go on. Sing well. Thanks for the tips.
Yeah, you keep me like that here, I might not sing your praises. Anywho, group task. We still got them. Are they still working on what they should be working on? Yeah, they're not A rank yet. Goals might have to vary up right now just because of convenience. There's not really a point for him to use heavy armor at this point now. I'll still have him learn it, but not really a point. I'm more concerned about Marianne and Mercedes, like, if they learn faster. Oh, sorry, Annette and Mercedes. My god. And Marianne's important too, but like Marianne could also just strictly focus on healing at this point. Faith, and then we'll give you... Actually, Faith and Reason. Probably thinking, why am I doing that? Because Marianne isn't a physical attacker.
May I ask you something?
Sure, let's see if I can answer this one properly. There's so much to do, but never enough time in which to do it. Sleeping is a nuisance, but my body forces me to slow down, even if my mind doesn't want to. What do I have to do to... do you have any tips on shaking the tired feeling away? Try singing loudly when you're tired. Hot tea always is nice when you're... when you feel sleepy. Sleeping when you are tired is the best for you. I mean, that is true. Renown goes up by a lot. Come on. Or, not renown. Professor levels. Oh, can we, come on? A little bit. Aww, so close. Flane? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yep. I was like, nope. I'm like, no, that's actually pretty good. Oh.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Demetri,
okay.
Isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course.
Okay.
The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known.
Sorry?
That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle.
He called you his nephew.
My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle.
So in other words... So you and Edelgard are...
Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Gotcha.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd.
So that's why he's worried about her. I find it to be odd as well. That's true. It's a very odd situation.
Knowledge they do not wish to share. Oh yes, I'm sure of it. But I suppose we must wait until the time of truth arrives. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
Yes, we have. In the library.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died, and yet not so. He seems alive and well.
That's good,
I wonder
at
what
least.
the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
A little bit. Then again, I feel like it's not our expertise to pry in this kind of situation. Birthday! Lit heart. Flowers. And my nose is going up. Sorry.
For the two of us, this will be no challenge.
Yes.
Come on, you two. Give me a perfect result.
Well enough.
Thank you. That's going to this month's funds.
Each new experience is an act.
Grounder. He's in 4. Lance Prowse 4.
I see.
Dark Splites. I don't know what that sign is. It's a sign and not just a letter T. Blizzard.
I'm a quick
Faith.
study.
Tactical Tactician or Defense Tactician. Lance Breaker. So pretty much nothing that I really care for. In other words. Catherine wants this. Oh, freaking heck. Sure, Catherine.
I wonder why.
Why what?
Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable. Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same
I'm
background.
a lot better looking than you.
She doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it would be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
I mean, it is. I'm a nerd by myself.
I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such high esteem. And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a
True.
legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt. He was
Not
a leader
likely.
of the Knights of Seiros, and probably the finest mercenary in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right?
I mean, you want to fight with him? That's what people say. I don't know. You have to talk to him about it.
Oh, come on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Blade Breaker. Maybe that's it. Geralt used his influence to help you. But Lady Rhea wouldn't give you
How?
treatment because of that. No, definitely not. There must be something more to you. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine
No.
as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down with relish.
Try it. Honest to God, Captain, try it. We are stronger than you. Okay, time to go exploring. We have supports. We do. Well, frick. Well, Happy and Dimitri. Was it Happy?
happy. You must know that it's rather uncomfortable to be the subject of such an unflinching gaze.
You'll have to put up with it for a little while longer. I feel like I can almost remember.
Apologies, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Care to elaborate?
I have this sense that we met somewhere, before we were students. But you're the Prince of
That's
Vargas, so how could I have met you?
I do not recall meeting you previously either. Although, long ago, I sometimes accompanied my father as he traveled the kingdom. Perhaps we crossed paths.
Unlikely. I lived in an isolated village in the forest. We didn't have contact with outsiders. After I ran away, I was kidnapped. And my kidnapper kept me locked up all day and night. I think I'd remember if the royal family had stopped by for a visit.
Kidnapped? What do you mean by that?
A lady found me, a helpless runaway, and offered to take me in. She promised to keep me safe. Instead, I became her test subject. She experimented on me with all kinds of spells and rituals. I had a roof over my head and plenty to eat, but otherwise it was a pretty bad experience.
I mean, at least she didn't keep you outside.
This may be unwelcome from a stranger like myself, but I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable to be angry about such unfortunate circumstances. I can't fathom why someone would cause you pain like that. I'm sorry you had to endure such a thing. You have every right to feel anything you need to feel toward the person responsible for your suffering.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder...
What's the matter? Was it something I said?
It's just that I've heard those words before. I think it was someone else who said them, but I can't remember who. Maybe I'll figure it out someday. In the meantime, see you around.
Yes, of course. If our meeting again can help you in any way, you need only ask, and I'll be there.
Well, someone shared the same words as Dimitri, so clearly it's gotta be someone close to Dimitri. Okay, Sylvain and Mercedes. Okay.
Mercedes, I swear, the whole cathedral glows with heavenly light when you're around.
Hello, Sylvain. What a treat to see you here. I thought you preferred places with more ladies around.
I'm here because you're here.
Uh-huh.
I don't care about other girls.
Uh-huh.
Come now. I'm sure you use that line all the time.
Actually, I've only said it to girls who thought I was lying about being faith. You know what? There's no reason to get into all that. The truth is, I would really like to spend some time with you. What do you say to that?
Well, if you were really interested in me, I would want you to get to know me better.
I agree. I've been such an idiot in the past, always angling for the seduction. I've forgotten how to just talk to someone.
You act like you're full of regret, but I know you don't really mean it. Still, I'm glad to hear you say that at least. I told you such a boring story the last time we spoke. I was worried you might think I was a dull person.
Dull?
Not really.
I was worried that I'd made you remember unhappy times. It's horrible what you had to go through. It's not like anyone chooses to be born with a crest.
Right. We can't choose our bloodline. You've got a crest too, haven't you, Sylvain? What has your experience been like?
Are you asking how being
agonizing,
born with a
painful
crest affected me?
Yes. I know there was that business with your brother Miklon, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about all that.
It's not a very happy story.
Please don't feel the need to hold back on my account. I'm here if you need someone to share in your pain.
Would you want to know more about me, even if I didn't have a crest, or come from a noble family?
This has nothing to do with your crest or family. I'm just asking as your friend. How should
Also,
I
it helps to have someone vent to.
I don't see a crest. I want to see the real you.
You do? Here's the short version. I hate crests. Even though having one is supposed to be such a great blessing, mine has ruined everything. Miklon was heir to our house. Then I was born, and I became the heir because I had a crest. That made my older brother jealous enough to want to kill me. And every woman in Fodlan wants to have my little crest baby, so they can join the nobility. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's like to have a crest.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to dredge up such awful things.
No, I should keep my temper better. I don't want you to see me act that way.
Don't say that. I'm glad we were able to talk. I feel like I'm finally seeing the real you. Oh, Sylvain, will you save me from the curse of having a crest?
Of course. I think I love you. And I mean that. With all my heart. I love you, Mercedes. Let's get married and have crest babies.
Sure.
Oh, god damn it, Sylvain. Had a great moment, and then crests. And children. Okay, that being said, let's go into the save our game, and we'll start exploring today. Oh, someone's got something to say.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell.
Unwell, sleepy in bed.
And a bit
Nervous.
struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And
I am.
yet, it feels familiar, as though pulled from a corner of my memory, from a time long ago. I simply
God, your
can't
eyes are
fathom.
huge. Okay, so where the piss are we going? Well, I just want to locate Dorothea. Dorothea is... I know where she is now.
Hello.
I will want to talk to her by the end of this, if I could help it. Hello, Raphael. Also, I just skipped going to the Amiibo Gazebo. Hey, Elgard. Hey, Owl. Mr. Owl, how many lists does it take to get to the center, the sweet center of a Tootsie Pop? I don't know. Let's count. 1. No. I honestly can remember that entire commercial from, like, start to finish, sadly. Then again, it's like a 30-second commercial. Oh, Dorothea wants to talk to us. Cool. What's up, Dorothea? Trouble with love?
Professor, oh, don't worry. It's nothing.
No, that's definitely something.
Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
I'm down, sure.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me. But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
You're also very transparent, sadly enough. Seeing through you?
Don't worry. I know you don't mean anything bad by it. I'm just too self-conscious, I guess. The thing is,
Okay.
I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill. I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
Sure. I hate being in the dark. Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
No, you're probably gonna still feel vulnerable. Well, if it helps.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. I bet I know your weakness. It's not mental, is it? It's physical. You're ticklish. Here, I'll prove it. That's
I sure as hell am.
the next time you gaze into my soul, I know just how I'll retaliate.
In the middle of a okay.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing? Come on. I thought that was funny. I swear, it's like your heart isn't even beating.
my heart actually isn't beating.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating?
Is what I'd say if I were more gullible.
You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
Well, I mean, at least we can leave on a happy term. Not so much a distrusting or vengeful, I guess, in some ways. Also, oh, the quests are up there. Never mind. We'll do those later. And the massive scavenger hunt that we're going to be doing. Ugh, my nose is burning. Why? Stop burning, nose. I need you to work with me, not against me. Oh, it's this quest. Okay.
Since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4.
Okay.
I've been here 5.
What's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying,
Yeah, please don't.
It is a year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey,
what?
I brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Okay, Shamir and Catherine and Shamir seem to want the two-toned white stone.
I have a
Alright, well, we'll accept the quest. And then proceed to not do it. Like, Christology and Mysteries, that's, yeah, we know who that's gonna go to. There's a DLC quest, I want to see what this is before activating the conversation. Oh, well, we're done. Flame wants to talk to us. Sure. What's up, Flame?
Excuse me, Professor. May I have a moment of your time?
Yeah, what's up?
Ah, wonderful. I was hoping you might enlighten me. About yourself, that is. You see, I happen to be quite curious about you.
Okay, why?
Because there is something different about you. You possess an air of mystery. I could not help but notice when first we met. I am intrigued, to say the least. I find it rather difficult to put into words. Were I to wax poetic, I would say you remind me of the sea. Have you ever been, Professor?
I mean, yes.
The sea is
Me too, in real life too.
boundless. On the surface, all seems still. Yet beneath that stillness, it is unfathomably deep. Within,
True.
it teems with life. Yet without, one is lucky to glimpse a fleeting shadow. And yet, all one must do is cast a line to grasp hold of all that life. You cannot see it at a glance, but it is there all the same.
Okay. What are you really getting at?
About fish, of course. Oh, bother. I got sidetracked, didn't I? Right.
A little bit.
The sea. During a storm, the once calm waters become mighty enough to overturn even the vastest ships. Not
True
unlike
enough.
You. You are calm. You carry yourself with poise. Yet you wield great power. My brother was uncertain of you at first. He once referred to you as a youth of dubious origin. Oh,
I mean,
please do
not
think
wrong.
ill of him. He is incredibly dedicated to his work. So
I'm not saying
surely you
that.
understand why he would have doubts about one of whom he knows so little. Nobody even seems to know your age. Incidentally, how old are you?
Well, I'm not gonna exactly tell you. I mean, you should be able to venture a guess.
Aha! I suspect that if you choose not to say, you must be quite young. Looking at you, it is quite difficult for me to determine. I wonder... Could you be younger than your own students?
Possibly. How old are you, though?
Who? Me? roughly the same age as the other youths here.
Considering you say youths make me think you're not.
Be that as it may, it is simply not the case. Oh, by the way, you should know I had actually been considering enrolling in the academy for a while. I have endured hard times, but I am so grateful that those very experiences led to my acceptance at the academy. Oh,
you mean your life-changing
I'm sure you
thing?
have much work to do. I will not keep you any longer. We must speak again sometime, if that would be all right. Have a lovely day.
You too, Flame. You creepy person. Okay. Flame's capped out. And now we just have to accept a few more quests and we're going to call it an episode. And the next episode, we will be carrying out such set quest. Also, I'm taking a super long way for some reason. Whee! Taking the long way, the long way, the long way. Taking the long way, because it's a long way. Oh, Felix has the quest.
Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the battle of the eagle and lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh.
Okay, prove it.
Tomorrow's menu, for instance? I have a request.
Okay, participating in a lot battle of the soldiers of House Fargus. Okay. Well, that's a battle quest, so we'll do that eventually. As it stands, yay. Lycidia's over there. Sedif has a quest, and I'm trying to remember who else has a quest. Oh, it's a minor character. I think I remember what Sedif's quest is. It's just this is going to be a little bit of a roundabout quest like the other ones.
Professor.
Hi, Lawrence. Don't care. Come on.
Hey.
So, Sedif first.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin.
Okay.
I have something to ask of you.
Collect information and mission students find around the dormitories. Okay.
Need something?
Do we have enough to no, we don't. Yeah, shut your face. The quest is just out here? It is. Hello.
I could use your help.
Deliver a letter to no address and someone who has her position. Okay, pretty sure I know who that goes to. Goes to Rhea. Okay, so next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, we will explore the monastery, do very long side quests, and then, hopefully recruit Dorothea. I say hopefully, I mean we are most likely going to recruit Dorothea. I'll see you guys later.